Ever been curious of how beer is made? We turn to Chris Languth of Minds Brewing Company in Machesney Park to find out.
So this is where the brewing process starts. This is the mill room here. So what we're doing is we're crushing the malted barley to expose the starchy endosperm within. That starch is going to be converted into sugars that our yeast is going to ultimately turn into alcohol and CO2, the fun stuff in beer. Yeah, so this goes into the mill where the rollers crush and expose the starchy endosperm of the grain, and it travels on up our auger where it'll wait until the next morning when we're ready to mash in.
He's been with Minds for almost 5 years. He says he loves the brewing process.
So here we're setting the temperature and the flow rate on our touch screen, which controls the entire brew house here. So what we're going to do is the grain that we've just milled is sitting in this holding tank over here, and we're going to run it up this auger and mix it with running water. So we've got our mash, our malted barley mixed with hot water in here. All the starch is currently converting into sugar, and shortly we're going to transfer it over into our mash tun. This has a false bottom in it that allows us to extract the sweet wort that's going to be the fermentable sugars while leaving the grain behind. And ultimately then it will transfer into our kettle, and this is where we'll boil the beer. We'll add our hops, we'll add sugars, maybe if we need some more, and we'll boil it in here anywhere from 60 minutes to 3 hours. So we're taking a sample of beer right off the fermenter. This is as fresh as it gets. This is a cylindrical conical fermenter, so this is where the beer goes after we've brewed it. And it's shaped with this cone at the bottom because we're able to collect yeast at the end of the fermentation. So that's what we're doing over here. We're cropping yeast into a modified keg, and we'll use this yeast for subsequent batches of beer. We'll use up to 8 to 10 generations of yeast. So here we are filling cans. This is the final process of packaging beer. We're filling cans here of our Cloudy number 32, and it comes fresh off the conveyor belt, right into cases, and ultimately into your mouth.
He says that's really it. The secret is the recipe, which of course he won't divulge.
So here's where all the finished beer sits and waits to go out into distribution to hit your favorite pub, bottle shop, liquor store, and ultimately make it to the consumer.
All that's left is a smooth pour of cold beer.
There's nothing I'd rather do. Making beer is a super fun job. Cheers.
In Machesney Park for your home team, I'm George Rodas.